Hello, everybody. This is Howard Fox, your business coach and LinkedIn coaching expert. I am here from Chicago, Illinois. It's a beautiful day here in paradise, and I am really excited today because I am kind of doing a little bit different approach to my recording of my videos and the interviews that I'm doing. And many of you know of the recordings I do, through Facebook Live, and whether it's about leadership, whether it's about LinkedIn, about the business of coaching. But today is a little bit different. I'm going to introduce you to my good friend, Tim Hast. Tim is the founder of Encore Life Skills out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And as our guest today, our joint guest, we have Damien Simmons, and I'm really excited to get you introduced to Damien because, something he had an impact on Tim's life because of the work that Damien does. And, what Tim had a goal when he paid a visit to a local big box store. And what he had done is create a Facebook Live, or maybe it was a LinkedIn, I think it was a LinkedIn article. And I was just like, Tim, we got to get this guy and do an interview with him because there's something here. So I am very excited again to introduce you to Tim Hast. He's again coach and founder of Encore Life Skills, and Damien Simmons. Damien, I'm going to let Tim introduce you, okay? But hello to both of you, and let's have some fun.
Hey, Howard, it's good to be here. I want to tell you about Damien because, well, let me back up. I was asked to prepare a training on customer service. And I thought, there are a lot of good sources, but I began to observe the people that I would interact with when I was in the store. And so may I mention it, Walmart.
Go ahead.
So I'm at Walmart, and I'm in the checkout line, that electronic area where you don't really see a cashier, but you go through and you scan and you enter your credit.
I know that very well. I know that place very well.
So I'm in there, and this young man just is so cheerful, and he just immediately connects with me. And I know he's there to make sure I'm not ripping Walmart off, but he does it in such a good way that I didn't feel like he was security. I just felt good about myself. And I remembered, I thought, I've seen him in here before. I remember him because the last time I was in here, he had something nice to say that immediately connected me to him. And I thought, what is it that he's doing? And I took a picture. I went back and I said, can I take your picture? And I posted it on LinkedIn.
I remember that, yes.
Here's the amazing thing. I had 3 or 4 professionals from the Oklahoma City area who would stop by that Walmart on their way home. These are executives who stopped by that Walmart, and they posted, I know that guy. I remember him. He's been that way with me. And so I thought, what is it that Damien does that connects with people so well, that makes you feel so good about yourself that you think, I'm going to go back to Walmart and buy at Walmart because of the way I'm being treated.
That is such a powerful concept, and there's a number of books out there, and I'll remember it as we're chatting, but the words that I have learned is called signature experience. Mm-hmm. Is in companies pay a lot of money to teach their customers, teach their employees about the importance of signature experience for customers, because without that signature experience, the customer is going to go somewhere else.
Absolutely.
And obviously you were affected by that. So, hey, without further ado, let's, Damien, kind of share if you can, we'll build up to that conversation with Tim and some of his the folks that also commented, but let's hear a little bit about you. Give us a kind of a snapshot of your background.
Okay, so I'm Damien Simmons, and I was born on Christmas Eve of 1999, and I'm originally from Louisiana.
That explains it, man. I love Louisiana.
Southern hospitality.
There you go.
Here in 2005, and it's after my mother and father had split, and she was taking care of her aunt. And then we just end up staying up here. She said she felt like she could provide a better life for us in Oklahoma rather than Louisiana. And then ever since, I just been going to school, trying to stay motivated and to get to college, because my parents, neither one of them graduated from high school. So I feel like that motivated me a lot to want to like complete that.
Excellent.
And then I started working at Walmart August of last year, and the rest has just been history, really.
Okay. So I'm curious, with, coming up to Oklahoma, how long have you been in Oklahoma now?
About, I want to say 13 years.
So pretty much good portion of your life so far.
Yeah, a big portion.
So you talked about, your mom bringing you up here, your aunt's up here as well. The influences in your life, and, Tim and I, we do a lot of coaching, work with a lot of people. We use tools in our practice, and I think he's got those certificates behind him, and so from a psychology perspective, he knows stuff. There's a lot about who we are today as adults, and you're still in your teens, soon to be an adult, that people that influence us early in life affect who we are today. Can you share a little bit more about who have been the big influencers? I mean, obviously your mom, but kind of expand on that, because I think that says a lot for you. You get into Walmart. They had to see something in you to hire you, but you didn't just show up. So what helped you get there?
Well, really, I think it was the way I dressed, because most people that I see that come do interviews, they wasn't dressed the way I was dressed. I don't know. I just went in there with my head high, especially since it was my first job. I was a little nervous.
First job.
But like right off the bat, I originally thought I was going to start as a cashier. But when I went in there, she was like, I actually want you to be a self-checkout host. Because she said it was just something about my personality that she felt like I will be able to connect better with customers in self-checkout. Because you have more interaction in self-checkout than like doing cashier work.
Right. And, what are your thoughts on like the people that influenced you? I mean, who are the big influences in your life today that, again, got you to that point that, you needed a job or wanted a job, you went to Walmart, but who have been the big influencers for you so far, besides Tim?
I feel like all the credit really goes to my mother. I don't know. My mother has this like motivation in her for like me and my little brother to be great in life. Especially he wasn't like able to do the things that we've done. So I feel like she pushes us to do things that she wasn't able to do in life. But yeah, she definitely gets all the credit for everything, really.
Okay, you're a smart man. Always remember your mother. That's good.
Yeah, definitely.
So Tim, what are your thoughts? I mean, we know a little bit more about Damien. We know that he's got to Walmart. I mean, this importance of customer service, that experience to feel, hey, you're special coming here. What are some thoughts questions you have for Damien?
Well, Howard, before I do that, I want to talk about Damien has fascinated me because of his way with people. And I wanted to figure out what the secret sauce was. So I invited Damien to go to lunch with me about a week ago. And when he shows up, he talks to everybody. Everybody. And as we're going out the door, he holds the door for people. And when they said thank you, he responded. He was totally aware of everyone that came in his circle. If there was an invisible circle around Damien, when you're in that circle, he's attending to you. And I'm not young, but I learned something. It's like this 19-year-old is teaching me something that is so crucial. What a reminder to be ever aware of the people that come into our circle and focus on them, because that is probably the signature component of good customer service, is being totally aware of that other person. And this guy's got it. He can teach. I mean, he's got a PhD in how to work with people.
You can work. It sounds like you can very easily work a room. So
yeah. I'm thinking about him for training.
There you go. You never know where those opportunities are going to show up, and it's part of the customer service experience. You go into a store and maybe the folks are standoffish. They don't look you in the eye, and then you wonder, why am I coming in here? Or that's actually why Damien, that's why I go to those lanes. Unless I know the cashier specifically, I go to the automated lane, because if the technology works, I get in, I do my business, and I'm out of there, and I don't have to interact. But if I have somebody that's like, hey, thank you for coming, look you in the eye, and what are some of the the techniques you have learned? I mean, obviously you walk into the room, you're saying hi to everybody, but what else have you found is very effective to really, showing up for the customer, making their experience as valuable as possible? What are some other techniques that you have learned to use?
Definitely complimenting people. Like, that will put a smile on their face. Then that will make them remember you. And like, if they have like little children with them, I try to interact with them also. Like, I feel like it just helps the process just go through real easier. Like, I just like do little things. I ask them like, could I put the bags in the basket for them or whatever? Sometimes they like decline it, but it's all right. But yeah, like compliment people will like go a long way.
Okay. Now, how about the just the smiling, or any other kind of nonverbal techniques that you found are valuable?
Non-verbal. Not really, because I feel like I'm always very verbal. Like, I feel like I have to be. I don't know why, but I feel like, yeah. I mean, I could do like a little wave or something like that, but it's not as effective to me.
So it sounds like it's verbal. I mean, I'm assuming I'm going to ask Tim. Tim, has he got a smile on his face all the time when you've come across him?
Always. And I'll comment on his body language. He always presents himself open and not threatening.
Right.
Body language is so important. And he seems to be kind of a natural at just presenting himself in a relaxed and open way. Introverts sometimes cover themselves. I don't see that in him. But he's not out there, pushing himself in your face. He's just very relaxed in the way he presents his body.
Excellent. I don't know if you noticed, but I had my hands like this. I'm covered. And so I just like, I got to,
Howard.
thank you. I need that help. So Damien, this experience so you've been with Walmart for how long again?
It'll make a year on the 26th of August.
Okay. And so I'm curious, the impact that you've had on your peers and your management at supervisors at Walmart. Can you speak a little bit to that? I mean, obviously they saw something in you the minute they met you and started to interview you. How has that experience evolved for you and for that store, just because through the work that you're doing there?
It has come to the point to like, where my store manager, he's like grabbed me from off of self-checkout, and he's took me to go meet like his bosses when they come in and do audits of our store and stuff like that. Like, I've been posted on the Facebook page of my Walmart store, and people like the same thing with LinkedIn commenting saying like I know him and stuff like that. It's just like a really good feeling though. Like, I feel like I get like a lot of love from my managers and stuff. Like, they know who I am, and I'm like proud to say that, because I don't want to work somewhere where nobody knows like who I am.
That's very good. And just kind of a helpful hint for you after this is over is make sure you go out to your managers and the big wigs that have visited the store. Make sure you're connecting with them on LinkedIn as well. Very important, because one of the things that you have available to you, the fact that you have a LinkedIn profile, not many 18-year-olds do. So
Tim, he inspired me to do that. He the one who made me get it.
All right. Good going, Tim. So yeah, take advantage of that, because the more you can build your network now, and as you continue to grow and evolve into as you get older, that network is so very important. So take advantage of it now, and those conversations. Hey, are you on LinkedIn? So am I. Love to connect with you. And you never know where that conversation is going to lead. And as you talked a little bit about the experience with the management at supervisors at Walmart. How about your peers? What impact on the peers?
Oh, okay. So like at Walmart, we have these buttons that we get like when customers call in and like to like compliment us or whatever. And like when they see me, like, I'm trying to be like Damien with all those buttons on his vest and stuff like that. And I just laugh and like you'll get there or whatever like that. But like my peers, I feel like in a way, a lot of them are older than me, but they like look up to my customer service abilities.
Do any of them come to you and say, Damien, how do you do what you do? Can you teach me how to do better, or do what you do? Did anyone come up to you for that with that kind of request?
When they do it, it's like in a joking way. It's not like really serious. It's like giggly type of way of doing, like trying to say it, but not like in a serious way.
Okay. How about mentoring? You know, in terms of my work, I mean, a lot of the training happens when we have new employees come on board in an organization. You know, our part of our programs is to help not only the employee, but the organization itself be more effective. Are you involved with some of the onboarding of like new staff to help them kind of get acclimated to the Walmart way?
Yeah, definitely. They like always are trying to like get people to like shadow with me and stuff like that. Like it just comes to the point where they walk up to me like he's the best one, here you go. And I'm like, I got you, I'm gonna take care of you. And I just try to like transfer my abilities over to them, I guess, in a way.
Okay.
Because I want them to like represent me since I was the one that had to shadow them.
Gotcha. What's the impact? You said you have a little brother. How much younger is he?
My brother's only a year and 4 months younger than me.
So are you guys like competing with each other, or does he look up to you? You're his older brother. How's that work?
Okay, so I started at Walmart first, and he came 3 months later. And when he came, it was like a friendly competition type of thing. So they kept him on one side of the self-checkout and then kept me on the other. But they learned once we worked together that we actually worked better together, and we was like getting compliments together. So it's like we have little friendly competitions when we working together or whatever. But I still think I'm the better one.
There you go. Well, we'll see. Tim, we may have to get his brother on too. Okay. So Tim, what other thoughts, you know, for Damien and just kind of this experience and how Damien does his work and how transferable it is to, you know, these techniques and these feelings of experience to other big box stores, other businesses? I mean, what can we learn from Damien?
Well, I think the most important thing, Howard, is that ability to work with people is the number one predictor of success. That we can teach people technically how to do something. I can teach someone how to remove an appendix or change a tire or enter something in a computer. But that ability to connect with people and to be self-aware and aware of others, that emotional intelligence is that number one predictor of our success. Mm-hmm. And wherever Damien learned it, if it's in his DNA or if his mom's just that good a trainer or whatever or if it's maybe that water in Louisiana or something, I don't know what it is, but it was intriguing to me to have his friendship, to meet him, to talk to him, and to continue to follow him and to see him preparing for college and knowing that whatever he does, that this ability to connect and be aware of people will be the thing that takes him to the top.
Oh, no doubt. And I have no doubt that he is taking that in and listening to it and go, there's something here. You may not be verbalizing it. Maybe you ought to also have his mother on too for an interview. Got to find out.
Yeah.
Damien, so you're graduating are you out of high school now or just between?
Yeah, I just graduated high school in May.
Congratulations. And what high school was that?
Hardin Fine Arts Academy.
Okay.
In Oklahoma City.
Okay. Can you say the name of the school again?
Hardin Fine Arts Academy.
Okay. And when you were in school, what type? I remember from your LinkedIn profile, you were on the National Honor Society.
Yeah, I just joined the National Honor Society my senior year of my school year.
What was that experience like? How has that kind of supported you in your future goals?
I think that's one of the things that's helped me with my customer service at Walmart because I'm around people that I feel like is actually better than me. So I look up to them and they like honor students. They have good leadership abilities and I want to be able to take that away and apply it to my job and real life.
Gotcha. And now that you've graduated, so this is your summer working, making some money. You're going to go to school. Where are you going to university?
University of Central Oklahoma. I think Tim went there also, so yep, I'm taking on.
All right. Well, you know something? Another LinkedIn secret is you look at the university's LinkedIn page and there's an alumni tab there. So make sure you're looking for all those alumni because that's one of the best ways to start to network especially when you're young, looking for a job, is you network with people who are already in the university. It's like your little business card in a way. You already have that connection. So another good connection there. Do you have any thoughts on what you would like to do with your education?
Yes, I'm going to be studying nursing. Like,
Nursing.
I'm set on that.
How'd you decide on nursing?
Being able to connect with people. I don't know. I love the running down the hallways, getting to help people and stuff like that. I just love the interaction and the fast-paced things that they do.
Excellent. And what? So going to nursing school to get your degree. Now, is it a bachelor into nursing, or is that you're going to do some studying before that kind of curriculum?
Well, it'll be a Bachelor of Science in Nursing, so it'll take 4 years, and I plan on going to graduate school also.
Oh, excellent. So he's going to be a lifelong learner here, which is good. This is good. Tim, anything else that kind of jumps out for you, thinking about Damien, what he's done, his future, where he's going, any other thoughts come to mind? What can we do for Damien?
That's a good question. Just delight in seeing who he becomes and being available. This is a way that we can pass on, that we can leave a legacy, is to look for people that have leadership qualities, that have skills that are commendable, and come alongside them and learn from him, but also be able to share my experience and the lessons that I've learned the hard way and the observations that I've made. So
Excellent.
I'm thinking, and the answer's not forthcoming. Sorry.
That's okay. Well, I think it's, again, very exciting. And just a couple things is, Damien, we don't necessarily want you to share your email address, but you are on LinkedIn. So if people want to find you, get to know you, great place to do that is on LinkedIn. So it's Damien, Damien Simmons, Simmons. I will share your LinkedIn URL when we actually post this live. Tim, if folks want to learn more about you and Ruthie and your work with Encore, what's the best way to get to know you, get to know you guys?
Just Google Encore Life Skills LLC, and it'll pop right. Our website will pop up. Or just contact me. I'm on LinkedIn as well. Just enter Tim Hast. I'm the only Tim Hast on LinkedIn. So just go to LinkedIn and enter my name, and it'll pop up as well.
Excellent. Damien, any shout outs to your little brother, to your mom, anybody you want to shout out to before we kind of close down our interview here?
Well, shout out to Howard and Tim first. Shout out to my mother. I also want to give a shout out to one of my good friends. His name is Christian. He's currently in Guatemala because that's where he's from, visiting for the summer. But he motivates me a lot too, to keep grounded in school. And I feel like one of the reasons that he does that is because originally, before I knew him, he told me he wanted to drop out, and he was close to dropping out before he attended Hard and Fine Arts. And we just clicked, and we just been holding each other down and staying focused in school and stuff. And now we both will be going to UCO. And shout out to my brother also, and my store manager Mark. I hope that you see this.
All right. Well, hey, you're gonna get a copy of it so you can share it, and between Tim and myself. So make sure he's connected with you on LinkedIn as well, or tell him, dude, you need to get on LinkedIn. So
I have one shout out too.
Okay.
I want to shout out to Damien's mom, who did a good job. Just good job. What is her name?
Joe Evelyn.
Joe Evelyn, you did good.
Excellent. It actually brings to mind, I'm curious, Damien, did you share with your mom that you're going to be interviewing with Tim and myself?
Yes, I did. I didn't go into detail, though. I wanted her to see the video.
What did she say?
She was like, are you serious? She's like, that is good network. She's like, that's something that I've never been able to do. So I'm proud that you can do stuff that I never would even probably thought of doing.
That's fantastic. So, something next, I'm telling you, Tim, that's the next interview. You bring all three of them on, and it's going to be the Tim show. You don't even need me. it's amazing. Sometimes, we walk through life, we're so used to doing things, because we got to pay the bills, get through school, etc. And sometimes we have to slow down and smell the roses, so to speak, and really pay attention to who's around us. And, it was evident again from when you shared that on Facebook. It's like, Tim, you got to interview this guy. And I know you haven't done live interviews, or not many. And it's just like, let's do this together, because I'll help you. And because there's something here, and everybody and others need to hear this as well, because, Damien, do not sell yourself. Do not ever think that you can't do anything. The fact that you're making an impact on people's lives, even if it's in, 2 or 3 minutes in that store or wherever, your career takes you as a nurse, etc. You've got a gift, and, God bless your mother, and, for the support, and Christian, who's been there for you. And, the world is your oyster, my friend. So keep up the good work, and just really excited that you're going on to the next phase in your life in college. So, and thank you again for joining me and Tim and doing this interview with us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you. And Tim, thank you, of course. You're a good friend from, our work together, and using, the various tools, and truly appreciate your openness to wanting to do this as well. Folks, that's it. This is Howard Fox, your business coach, LinkedIn coaching expert. Again, I'm here with Tim Hast, my good friend from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, and Damien Simmons. And Damien talked a little bit about his career at Walmart, customer service, kind of the folks that have been big influencers in his life. Obviously his mom, and Joe Evelyn, as well as his friend Christian. And I'm sure the little brother is an influence on you as well. So if when we post this video is going to be will be posted, because you'll be watching it on Facebook Live, as well as posting it on our YouTube channels and LinkedIn. So if you've got some comments, you want to learn more about myself, Tim, Damien, please add some comments. Tell us what you think. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, go out there and have a phenomenal day. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.